as a Super Smash Bros. Fan, and I'm sure that some of you watching this can actually totally relate to, our most wanted character list seems to change, whether it just be a small little change, like, hey, this new character might be fun, or maybe you might be a casual Smash fan and you just happen to have a brand new most wanted character every other week because somebody brought it up in one of those random leaks. But either way, I thought it'd be fun to make my top 50 most wanted character list again. But this time I'm going to compare it to last year's list just to get an idea of all the changes from who fell off of my list and who, well, jumped into the list. So let's get to it. But as a friendly reminder, this is my personal top 50 most wanted characters. This is not a prediction list. And this goes for Smash Bros. In general, whether it's Smash Ultimate or even the next Smash game. So let's jump into the list. Alright, starting at number 50. We're going to start at 50 and work our way down to my most wanted character. So again, this is going to be a very simple concept. I'm literally just going to name a bunch of characters. And then I'll show you on screen the character I chose for this year compared to the character who was in, their spot last year. Just kind of see some differences here. But either way, kicking things off, number 50, Sandbag. I like WTF characters. I think they bring a lot of fun, whether it might be just for that very start, for the first reveal. A lot of characters are like, what? Who is this? How'd they get in the game? But they can really spice things up a bit. Number 49, Frank West from the Dead Rising series. He's a zombie slayer. He can craft a whole bunch of unique sort of weapons, and let's turn that into a awesome moveset for him in Smash Bros. Heck, he's in Marvel vs. Capcom as a fighter, right? So, I mean, he's got fighting moves. 48 is going to be Mono Kuma from the Danganronpa series. This is just a character that I've been learning quite a bit about over the past, say, year and a half, and I'm really starting to kind of warm up to the idea what this character could do. Very unique style, and I think that's what I really look for in characters. How unique can you be? Number 47, we have the Knight from Hollow Knight. This is another character that I've been learning a little bit about, say, since, the past 8-9 months, whatever it might be. Would be so fun. Cool move set. Awesome design. Indie character representation. Perfect. Sign me up. The Knight from Hollow Knight, 47th. Moving on to 46th place, we have Rash, Zitz, or Pimple. No, not those ones. The characters from the game, from the series Battletoads. Now, whether you just have Rash as a character, and then you could have alternate skins for Zitz and Pimple, which would be fun. Whether you do a 2-in-1 character or a 3-in-1 character with all three, whatever it might be, sign me up. Plus, Battletoads, they have some nice history with Nintendo, at least. Number 45, Earthworm Jim, who comes from the self-titled Earthworm Jim game. Look, he can use his own head as a lasso. Cool. Give me Earthworm Jim. Nice, cool little blast from the past. Number 44, one of two PlayStation characters on this list. No, Crash and Spyro are not PlayStation characters. Activision owns them. But one of two, and the first one happens to be Ratchet and Clank as a duo. I played those. They were one of my top 3 or 4 characters in PlayStation All-Stars. And I love the Ratchet and Clank games. I can't wait for that to come out this year. I got my PS5. I'm ready to go. I want to buy that game. Let me play it. So, yeah, Ratchet and Clank, number 44. Number 43, the First Lady of Fighting, Chun-Li. I mean, come on. If it were up to me, I'll just put it like this. If it was up to me and Street Fighter could only have 2 reps in Smash Bros., it would be Ryu and it would be Chun-Li. I don't care that an Echo Fighter is a thing. No, sorry, Ken. I'm going to have you sit on the sidelines. Chun-Li is going to get your spot if it were up to me, but it's not. Sticking with the fighting game theme here, somebody from Killer Instinct. Whether it's, my personal 3 would be either Saberwolf, Spinal, or Riptor. Could you imagine a raptor being playable in Smash Bros? Or some nightmare creepy wolf thing? Or an undead skeleton? Come on! Give me, please. Killer Instinct. It's not gonna happen, but I would love it. Number 41, we're gonna have Dixie Kong herself. And the main reason I want her playable is because she just should be playable by now. I mean, look at the roster. There's characters on here that you go, that's not Nintendo All-Star. How are you on the roster before these characters? So Dixie Kong comes in at 41 simply because I think she just deserves to be playable at this point. Number 40, we're going with Shantae, who's sliding down the list a bit, but either way, I still think she would be a very fun character. Transformations as a gimmick, awesome. That's something new, that's something different, that's something that sets her apart. Plus, again, indie representation, yes, give me. And sticking with the indie theme here, we got the Shovel Knight himself. I don't care that he's an assist trophy. Just because he is an assist trophy, why would I stop wanting him as a playable character? If so, then I never was a fan of him being playable in the first place. If I just go, cool, assist trophy's good enough, I should just give up hope. No, that's not how wanting something works. You don't just, okay, I'll drop it. Nah, Shovel Knight is still on my list at number 39. Moving on to the legendary fist, Hayachi himself from Tekken. Yeah, I know Hayachi might be kind of spoilers here. I think he's kind of dead, but either way, Hayachi would still make such a fun character. I love his style. I like fighting game characters. I think they mesh well with Smash Bros. So sure, sign me up for Hayachi. Number 37, Travis Touchdown. Who cares that he's a more mature character? I don't care that he just got a Mii costume, which I didn't even buy, even though I could get that for free now that I think about it. I don't care. I still rather have him as a playable character as opposed to some little Mii costume. So Travis is number 37. Another mature character, Doomslayer himself. Now, I mean, say what you want about him, whether he's too mature, whether he's too gory, whether you take away the gore aspect to his character and then he doesn't feel like himself. I don't care. I think he could bring a fun style. And that's what I look for, right? Iconic stature, fun character to play as, and I think Doomslayer has that. Speaking of fun, I mean, heavy weapons guy, Team Fortress. Let's go. Heavy would be so fun. Would be a really cool up-close melee type of character, and then he's got his chain gun, his Gatling gun, whatever it is. He could do up close and he could do far. Great style, great combination. Let me see Heavy in Smash Bros. Number 34, we have Lloyd Irving, the dual-wielding swordsman from the Tales of series. Again, there's a rumor that one or two Tales of characters might be coming in Smash Bros. I have my doubts about that, but I still want to see Lloyd Irving in Smash Bros. Number 33 is the last of the PlayStation exclusive characters, which is Sackboy. He was my main character in PlayStation All-Stars. If there's ever a sequel, he's probably going to be my main again, but Sackboy is so creative with the ideas and the concept you could do with him, so sign me up for Sackboy. Put him in Smash Bros. He fits too. Number 32, I'm going with Rillaboom because I actually like the character. I mean, there's still a small part of me that would be like, yo, it would be kind of cool to create and finish off that trifecta of the Final Evolution starters, but that's not really a big want for me. I just really like Rillaboom. Like, he is one of my top 5 most favorite Pokemon characters. There's one more character from Pokemon in this list. I don't care that he's Pokemon. If I like the character, I like the character. It doesn't matter what series that they're from, at least in my opinion. Number 31, we have Captain Toad himself, the treasure tracker. Will he ever get the ultimate treasure of actually being playable in Smash Bros? It feels a little wrong that we don't have iconic Nintendo characters like some sort of Toad or or Dixie Kong. How are they not playable? But you have other characters that are like, all right, you had one game that it was kind of meh, nobody likes your character. How are you still in Smash Bros over these? I don't know. It's weird. Captain Toad either way comes in at 31. Oh boy, number 30 is going to be Black Knight. I included a Fire Emblem character. But like I just said, I don't care what series you come from. If you're fun, if I like the character, you're going to be on my list, most likely. And if anybody knows me, I want to see villains in Smash Bros. Yes, we got Sephiroth. I know we just got that. But I'm not opposed to getting more villains. Black Knight would be fun. Very heavy hitter. Cool projectiles to play with. Sure. Give me Black Knight. Number 29, we could have the duo or trio of Rex, Pyra, and Mithra. And that's unique enough. I like 2-in-1 type of characters. Make them a 3-in-1 somehow. Sign me up. I would love to see that. More unique, the better, in my opinion. Paper Mario comes in at, number 28, I believe. But he is... I'd just rather have him with the buddy system, the older school type of Paper Mario games. That's what I would like. I wasn't a big fan of Paper Mario Origami King, but it was alright. But either way, Paper Mario still comes in my list. Another character, a villain, Nemesis from Resident Evil. Could you imagine this dude? The only reason Okay, it's not the only reason, but a big reason. I would love to see his reveal trailer. Nemesis chasing somebody down the street or through some sort of mansion, whatever it might be. Could you imagine that? Nemesis in Super Smash Bros. As a playable character? You can't even argue. Number 26 is going to be kind of an oddball pick here. I bet there's going to be a lot of people that don't even know who this character is, but King Wart was actually a big bad villain in one of the early Mario games, and he's also made appearances in Legend of Zelda series. How many characters can say they've had big roles in two of Nintendo's biggest three franchises? I don't know. Plus he's a Mario character, technically, I guess. And the Mario series likes to bring back older characters, back into the spotlight. So why can't they do that with King Wart here? Number 25 is Scorpion or Sub-Zero, or my personal pick would be Aaron Black from Mortal Kombat. No, Mortal Kombat is not banned in Japan. It's just not sold there due to censorship. It's a big difference. I'll discuss that more in a future yay or nay video about Mortal Kombat, whichever character I end up talking about. But either way, I'm not opposed to seeing a Mortal Kombat character in Smash Bros. Number 24, it's just time. It's Tails. Sonic needs a second rep. It's plain and simple, right? Final Fantasy got a second rep. Castlevania has 2 reps before the Sonic series. Huh? Excuse me? Can we just have Tails at least? I'd be happy. Sonic fans would be happy. Case closed. Number 23, Leon Kennedy, the main protagonist from one of my all-time favorite games, Resident Evil 4. Fingers crossed that they do not mess up the remake that they're planning. I'm very worried about that, especially with recent news. But either way, Leon Kennedy, fun character, comes in at number 23. Number 22, Psylocke, Metroid Prime series. He's rumored to be having a pretty decent role in Metroid Prime 4. Hopefully he does. This could be a very sneaky sleeper pick when it comes to remaining DLC for Smash Bros. Just don't be surprised. That's all I could say. If Nintendo actually decided to add him in to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Number 21, the legendary dragon himself, Spyro. I mean, he's just a dragon. He's iconic. It'd just be a dream come true to see him finally duke it out with characters like a Pikachu, like Mario, like Link. So Spyro, I don't think he doesn't need any explanation on why he's in this list. Number 20, I'm going with Pea Shooter from Plants vs. Zombies. Plants vs. Zombies is one of my all-time favorite, top 5 favorite franchises of all time. Pea Shooter would be so much fun. Great. There's so many different variants of Pea Shooter. You could go, double, multi. You could do Electro Pea Shooter, Fire Pea Shooter, Ice Pea Shooter. You could have so many cool different elements with his attacks, which makes him unique. Number 19 is going to be the limbless wonder Rayman from, Rayman Legends, Rayman Origins, the Rayman series. Yes, we know him. Yes, is he frozen on the battlefield? It looks like it, but no, he's not. But he's a spirit, but why is he not playable? I don't know. Ask Nintendo. Don't ask me. Number 18, we're going with Dr. Egg. Back to the villains. Sonic and the Sonic argument. Sonic deserves at least a second rep. Eggman would be perfect. Villain, iconic character in gaming history who's made an impact. Eggman has it all, right? Number 17, we have Skull Kid. Another villain. Legend of Zelda deserves another rep, but a different face. Give me somebody different than a Link or a Zelda or Sheik or a different Ganondorf. Please, Skull Kid would fit perfectly. The last Pokemon on the list, I totally don't expect this guy to ever be playable in Smash Bros., but Electivire would be so fun. Look, he's my favorite Pokemon, okay? I don't care that he's from Pokemon. I just really like the character. I like the Pokemon himself, and he has such a wide moveset pool to choose from, so that could make for a really fun sort of character, in my opinion. Number 15, Samurai Goro. I think F-Zero just needs to be brought back to life, please, Nintendo. And then you could give F-Zero an actual second character in Smash Bros. F-Zero has 4 stages? I think 3 stages in Smash Bros. But still one character. Yeah, I think we could get another character. Samurai Goro would be pretty fun. Number 14, Nightmare from Soul Calibur. I've heard people say that Nightmare's too niche. I don't understand that. Soul Calibur is a big time fighting franchise. It might not be the biggest, but people still know what Soul Calibur is. Heck, Link even guest starred in Soul Calibur 2 for the GameCube version. Like, come on. Number 13, Bandana Waddle Dee. We don't really have a pure spear wielder user type character, and with the elemental type spears, woo, there you go. Spice up his moveset a bit. Plus, first party character. Yeah, I'm down for that. Speaking of first party, we're gonna go right into King Boo. One of the most overlooked first party characters in my opinion, but I don't know. He just seems fun. He's always a recurring character. He's been playable before. So does he stand a ghost of a chance? I don't know. Number 11, the legendary ninja himself, Ryu Hayabusa. I grew up with this guy. A lot of nostalgia, a lot of just attachment to the character. I'm not a bandwagoner. I actually grew up with the guy, played his games. I like the character. He comes in at number 11 for me. Now we're in the top 10, and we're starting with Bomberman. Yes, he's an assist trophy, but no, give me the actual playable Bomberman character himself. Give me a fully fledged out moveset. Bomberman would be so fun, so cool. Bomberman 64 was like the game to own on N64. Yeah, I grew up around that, even before that with games. So Bomberman, a big fan of Bomberman here. Yep, I'm a Geno fan, but I'm not totally out there when it's like every new character has to be Geno. I'm a fan of Geno. I like his play style. I like his potential moves. I like what he could do. I like the design of the character. I like the character. But not every new character has to be confirmed as Geno. That's all I'm going to say. Coming in at number 8, we have the Keyblade wielder, Sora from Kingdom Hearts. Let's not get into Disney and Square and that whole argument. Let's just say Sora with a lot of magic attacks. Awesome. Keyblade attacks, you know, like, well, basically a sword attack. Still really cool. Think would be a very fun character. Really cool to witness and just kind of imagine that character fighting other video game legends. So that's why he's on my list. Number 7 is Isaac from Golden Sun. I've been a fan of this guy since, well, right around Brawl. And he's been in my top 10 ever since. He's kind of shifted one or two spots here or there over the years, but he's constantly been a top 10 character. Still is number 7 for me, so hopefully one day he actually gets his chance to shine. Now here's a character that I don't even think I had on my list last year, but I've learned so much about the character. I love the I cannot wait for Guilty Gear Strive to come out. I'm going to buy like the Ultimate Edition. I think it comes out in April or something. But either way, Saul, bad guy, another fighting game character. I'm just going to, without rambling too much, I really, really like this character and his possible moveset. Number 5, Akira Howard, Officer Howard, whoever you want to call or pronounce them as, the main protagonist from the Astral Chain game. I believe this is a fully, it's a fully Nintendo character now, so that's really cool. Akira Howard, the Legion swapping mechanic, that's so unique in itself. I could sit here for another half hour going over a bunch of different ways to incorporate legions, but that's not what this video is about. And then from last year, I believe my top 4 did not change. I don't think so. I haven't looked at my video from last year yet. But number 4, I have Agumon from the Digimon franchise. Look, again, I said I grew up around that era. Pokemon versus Digimon was a big thing. That's not the only factor why I want to see Agumon. I really, really like Agumon, and the potential Digivolving mechanic that he could bring with him as a character could be a 3-in-1 type character. Sign me up, please. Plus, Bandai just needs a second character as well. Number 3, Crash Bandicoot himself. Again, he has his own rumors of supposedly been planned to be in Smash Bros. For years. Who knows? It could happen. Maybe it doesn't. He's always a fan favorite. He's always amongst the most requested. But I love this dude. He fits so well with so many crazy different ideas for attacks and stuff. Just to see him fighting against Mario is more than warranted for me to put him in the top 3. Number 2 is Master Chief. I mean, if Doom made the first-person shooter genre, leap into what it is, Halo perfected the multiplayer aspect of that. And Master Chief, I mean, so many people grew up with him. Yes, he might be Xbox's main, icon. I don't care. Master Chief has a very special place in my heart, and he comes in at number 2. And of course, number 1, if you know my channel, you know Waluigi's been my number 1 most wanted character since before Brawl. No, I don't care that he's a meme. I don't care he's an assist trophy. I've said this for other characters. Just because you might be an assist trophy doesn't mean I'm going to stop wanting you as a playable character. This is not a prediction list. This is my most wanted list. Isn't that right, Wally?
Waluigi, number one.